Patrick Prendergast is popularly known as Sammy from Lime Tree Lane, a Jamaican television show from back in the days. These days, he's teaching the next generation all about the television arts at Carmack at the University of the West Indies. Let's hear some more about his journey in our FiWi Culture segment.
Johnny, the last said no music on the minibus. What a heaty bubbles.
You can say that again.
What a heaty bubbles.
Wait, you stammer?
No.
Are you take me deaf?
No.
So why are you repeating yourself?
Don't you say me if you say what a heaty bubbles again?
Patrick Prendergast, thank you so much for being here. One of Jamaica's treasured talents. You have done so much in media and theatre and film. How did you get your start in acting? How did it come about?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. I started acting in high school, actually. It's a very funny story. One day I was just passing by the rehearsal room, and I don't remember what age I was, but I was passing by the rehearsal room at Oberlin High School, and they were practicing for some festival. And looked through the window, and the teacher came out and said, "You boy, come here." And she put me in the play. I had one line: peanuts, cracky nuts. That was all. It was a play called Bus Stop. We went to festival that year, and I got a certificate of merit for that single line. And I usually tell the story that, you know, at least it says what Shakespeare says. There's no small part, really. But that's how I started. So I started in high school. Then but my love for theatre is really just beyond acting. In fact, I made a promise that I would not say that I don't like acting. But acting is not my first thing. I started doing theatre with Clive Anderson, Uzo Anderson, who played Donald on Lime Tree Lane. Eventually, he was my high school drama teacher at some point. So he was a graduate of Oberlin, went to the Cultural Training Center drama school when it just opened, came back to teach, and I got involved with what he was doing more as an artist. So we started designing sets, doing all of the backdrops, understanding lighting, and so on. So I fell in love with theatre through him. My acting I started through doing that play. And then in first part of the 80s, so, you know, I went to, tried to get into teaching. So I went to Teachers College at Exed. Never stayed. Eventually, my sister said to my mother that if you don't allow him to go to drama school, he's not going to get an education. So I eventually ended up at drama school.
I do better than that.
Then what? It's not my fault I do no geometry.
You are the man of the house. You mean you can't help him in even one subject?
Well...
What do you enjoy most about being a director?
I think for me it's text. It's understanding, trying to get behind what is written, be under what is written, pulling the characters together, just watching all of that, being able to help actors portray the relationships, the emotions, and knowing that somebody coming to the theater is going to be moved by what they see. So I love directing. Anything to do with design overall, and just the artistic unfolding of what is on the page. That's what I really love about theatre generally, and directing in particular. As a child of the 60s, going high school in the 70s, I don't know that I've even thought about it in terms of this is going to be a career path. Because the truth is that most of us don't grow up thinking that this is what you would do as a career. Your parents never encourage you to do it anyway. I mean, it's like to do acting, to do anything in the arts, generally speaking, is really to announce to the world that you're going to waste your time. You want to do something professionally, you get into one of the established professions. You become a lawyer or a doctor or a teacher, nurse, you know, police, fireman. All of those were options. So I never thought of it in that way. Still don't, actually. Still don't. But the truth is we have had enough examples over these many years of people deciding that this is the path they're going to take and being able to make a living from it.
Of course! All you have to do is just dig it up. You never watch the Western movie them. You either dig it up or catch the dirt that the water wash down and you just train it up.
In our society, if you make a business of something, it gets a certain elevation. So there is a way in which the artist is always being asked to prove that you can actually be a successful business. There's an announcement that was made recently about establishing high schools for the performing arts, something that I've been asking for and calling for a long time. And we have many examples of spaces that we could actually try it in. When I went to Montego Bay 15, 16 years ago, it was one of the first public calls that I made that we need, because in a way, what we're looking to as the examples outside of our space of the arts and performance, and whether that's dance or music in particular, getting certain kinds of respect, a lot of that would have come up through the high school for the arts system.
Along your journey, what would you say has been your standout moment? What has been that highlight for you?
I'm a friend, but business is business. And I hear that portrait work done up recently along with everything else.
So tell me something.
I really love television. I love being in television. I love producing. I love directing.
Would you say that Lime Tree Lane was your shining moment? Because
Hope Pastors Massive, big up on yourself. Until next time, I'm your host Nalda Adis signing out. Take care of yourself, Zane. See you next week. To be number one, but there can only be one. For this week's True Tip, new generation dancehall artists do you like? Come again. The students came out and come again.